Jamal Niaz here with Frank Warren after a destructive performance from Joe Joyce against Joseph Parker. Did that even surprise you in terms of his chin? We've known that he's got a granite chin, but the way he absorbs shots and marches forward as if they don't mean anything to him, and the finish as well to put the cherry on top as well.
He stepped up in class today. Going into this fight, he'd only had 14 fights and he was fighting a former world champion. I think he was on the roll of 6 or 7 wins. He's never been stopped before, by fought for world title, never been stopped. So it's a big step up for him. And there's some unknowns there, which, I thought he'd win, but there were some things there which, I in the back of my mind, I'll say they're a worry, but can he do, has he got what it takes? And he certainly has. He showed it. He dominated that fight at times. I mean, his jab was superb. Poor old Joe Parker got busted up before he stopped him, and it was a world-class finish. And he's put himself well and truly on the top table.
I heard comments in the crowd that people believe that Joe Joyce is the only person that could beat Tyson Fury. Now, obviously, you're a promoter of both of them. It must feel good to hear those sorts of words, that you've potentially got 2 of the best heavyweights on the planet. We know you've got the best in Tyson Fury, but Joe Joyce is right up there now.
Well, he's up there. We've got, Queensbury is where the heavyweight action is. You've got Joe now who's the interim champion. You've got Tyson, who's the #1 heavyweight in the world and who's also the WBC champion, and you've got Daniel Dubois, who's a WBA champion. So, all roads lead to Queensbury.
It must be a difficult spot for Joe now, because obviously the Usyk fight is what he's chasing, but you're going to have to keep him busy and keep him active. What sort of fights would interest you as a promoter for Joyce in the meantime?
Well, fights that are saleable, just to keep him busy, keep him going. He's not going to be inactive, and we'll sit down with him and his management, Adam, go through it, and then we'll make a decision.
Just in terms of the other big elephant in the room, obviously Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. Tyson's put out an ultimatum on social media saying Monday or it's not happening. I'm guessing you have other thoughts on that, because we're so close now. It'd be a shame for something like that, as a shorter time frame as 2 days, to get a response from Joshua.
2 days. They've had the contract since the Friday before last. It's not a short time at all.
So is from your perspective, if you don't hear anything back from Joshua, is it done?
We've got a meeting on Monday and we'll see where we go from there.
So from a fan's perspective, is a reason to still be positive about the idea of Joshua Fury in December?
We're having a meeting if we didn't think we was going to be positive. The only thing that can stop this fight from happening is Anthony Joshua. He's got great terms. He's got 40% of the purse. He's got. He wanted to fight in December, so we moved it from early November to December to accommodate him. Things that his team were concerned about was like the budgets for the undercard, so we agree them jointly. Any contracts that we sign for the fight, broadcast or whatever, we'll do it jointly. So we're taking all that out of it. The only reason this fight won't happen is because if Anthony Joshua stops it from happening.
That sounds brilliant. And then final one from me, Daniel Dubois, you've mentioned rumours about a potential fight with Dillian Whyte. Is that something that could potentially happen before the year's out, or is there any other opponents that would interest you for Daniel Dubois?
We're sorting Daniel out, and he will fight. I hope he's going to fight in the end of November.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time, Frank.